Hey there, Elaine here. So I just came from a fundraiser, so that's why I'm dressed in this dress. Anyhow, so I want to make a little disclaimer about the money blocks and the abundance blocks clearing that I'm doing on a bi-weekly basis. I have said that in my past workshops that some women have gotten money in more than one form and money as well within 10 days. Now, what I do want to clarify is that if people have not done any personal development work, then they will more than likely have a lot more blocks. And if that's the case, then they would probably need a bit more, either a one-on-one session and some work on other blocks in order to have more results happen. And again, it depends how many blocks you have, and if you have a lot, then things will still improve, but those results for the people who have a lot of blocks may be not as significant as the people who have done some personal work. So that I do want to clarify, because the higher your consciousness, which is the same thing as awareness, then the greater the manifestation, because you already have some learnings, and then what I do teach energetically for you to be aware of, that's really practical that you can apply in your everyday life. Then it will gel with other things you've learned. So blocks related to foundation, like self-love and self-care and deserving. So those I teach, but some people have more blocks with that than others, and so that does affect the next week or two in terms of things happening. So I do want to clarify that. I love teaching about these because it spills on to everything else. So whether we work on blocks for money, manifestation of money, or blocks with relationships, or blocks on finance, they all intertwine because it all has to do with our self-image. Manifestation it happens in the subconscious. Our subconscious creates manifestation. That's where our beliefs are stored as well. So really it's under one huge umbrella, but I've chosen to focus on certain topics at a time during, every other Thursday, every other week. And but everything's organic. The way I work is that I do things organically. So we focus on the two topics that is presented, and sometimes they branch out into, like, say we're talking about relationships, but in order to have a good relationship, you also have to be a good receiver, and that also applies to money and finance and other forms of abundance. So even though we're focusing on just relationships, it also helps you in the money side of it as well as anything else, because once you gain confidence or awareness in one area of your life, then it spills on to other areas of your life, and you become more whole and healthy in all ways. So one new idea, one new perspective can actually literally change your life and make a huge difference. And the huge difference, it has a ripple effect. So once you go in one direction with just 1 degree difference of a turn, then after 1 year you're going that direction, it could change your direction and your outcome for the next several years. So that's what I mean, that it can change your life. So it's really amazing to discover what blocks really have. Our blind spots are so important because it's so difficult to view ourselves objectively. If it's very hard for people to do that. So when we're in this group where we're discussing blocks and learning about really refreshing perspectives, metaphors, and using our physiology and symbolism to integrate these new ideas and concepts that are so healthy and refreshing. It's really great when we do it in a circle because we learn from other people in the circle as well. And the synergy is amazing. So that's what I love about doing group workshops, because not only do I love teaching and I'm so passionate about it, but it's the synergy and the energy, and then people contributing their ideas sometimes. It doesn't happen all the time, but sometimes it does. And sometimes when I get questions, say for example, if that doesn't happen, where other people contribute to the discussion, I can get questions, and that can add, so much nuances, extra information, and stories. So it's very organic, it's very in the moment, and that's what I love. So it's very real that way. And so Yeah, so that's why I love doing these workshops, and I'd love for you to join. I have them available online as well. So not on the same day as the in-person workshop, of course, but I do have them in person and online, and I'd love to help you to release any blocks, subconscious blocks, whether it be with money, relationships, whatever it may be, with your childhood blocks, whatever, because it's all holistic, it all intertwines, and there's a reason for everything. I don't believe in coincidences. I really believe in, people meeting other people for a reason. There's no accidents. So if you're drawn to this message and that resonates with you, contact me, and let's come join us. I'd love to help you in the group or one-on-one, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye for now.